Recently, I bought a new sketchbook in a Tiger store. It is very cheap and the paper quality is poor. It is very light, but I decided to get it nonetheless to improve my inking skills with pens and especially line art. I decided to inaugurate the sketchbook with a drawing inspired by Acky Bright, since I recently fell in love with his art. His style is halfway between manga and street art, two words that I love, and I thought I would study it a bit. That's why I will definitely do at least one more sketch inspired by him, so if you like this one, I suggest you to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. That way, you also help me grow a little bit on the platform and get my art seen by as many people as possible. Then, if you want to see my sketches before I post them on YouTube, know that I post them on Instagram first, so you can also follow me there if you want to see them in advance. I had a lot of fun drawing the hair and I am quite happy with how they turned out. And now I move on to inking the helmet, which I have changed quite a bit from the original one. In general, I don't like to copy a design 100%, it bores me a little. I prefer to take liberties and, starting from the base of the original design, make changes small or big. In these cases, I stop looking at the reference and go on my own. Obviously, these considerations concern the pencil sketch phase. Here you only see the inking because I drew the sketch without making a video, and I just wanted to draw without pressure and I had not decided whether I would make a video or not. Sometimes I just want to draw peacefully without thoughts. Too often I found myself drawing with the aim of posting on Instagram or maybe making a video for YouTube. And somehow these thoughts affected the creative process, they put pressure on, and from time to time I really feel the need to disconnect and just draw for myself. With this sketchbook in particular, I have promised myself that I will do this more and more, and so you won't see the sketches but only the inking for the most part of the drawings that I will do in it.
Now I need some extra energy.
When I draw, inking is my favorite part. The first lines always make me a little bit anxious because of the fear to make a mistake, and with ink it's difficult to fix mistakes. But then I suddenly stop thinking and let the process flow. I find it very relaxing to ink. It's as if I am entering another dimension, my own little peaceful world. Also, I love adding details with ink, making the image full but still readable. Inking pens are perfect for this. They are the tool I have used the most, the one I can express myself best with, even though I'm still far away from the level I would like to reach.
Few details later.
And there she is, my little cat Poochu. Every time I draw she comes to keep me company for a while, then she gets bored and go chase lizards in the garden. If you have seen any of my other videos, you already know her, because she is present in almost all of them. The jumper is the part that changes the most from the original. Once I drew the face on the helmet, I imagined to continue the drawing like this, and I just did it. Nothing too complicated, I kept it pretty simple, with just a logo I had in mind for a few days, that kind of cartoon monkey skull. At this point I totally lost sight of the reference and you can really see the departure from Acky Bright's design. Obviously his one is way better, but that's totally fine, I tried to make this drawing my own as much as possible. At this point, the design really starts to take shape, and I add a few thicker lines with a wider pointed pen. This way, the contour of the subject is more defined. Once I finished inking the subject, I felt the page was too empty, and so I decided to add a background. These days I am obsessed with bubbles and pattern of lines with different angles. I draw them everywhere, so I opted for these two elements for the background. I wanted the focus to remain on the main character, and I tried not to make the background too heavy with too strong elements. This is the pattern I was talking about earlier. I don't know why, but there's something that catches my eye in the way the lines intersect. I draw this pattern quite often, and I think you will also see it in future videos. This process is a bit tedious, so let's skip to the interesting part.
And now the final shots.
This is the final result. Let me know in the comments if you like it and enjoyed the video. If you have followed this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.